Winning Time. The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, Season 2, Episode 1. You can tell I ain't done this in a while because I don't remember what the episode name was. Just completely clicked on the episode name.
It's been a minute. Winning Time. Still lobbying to maybe get this released on your streaming service that you want people to subscribe to.
That'd be nice.
Earlier than when it actually premieres on television, maybe for the review culture, that would help your television show, maybe.
Especially since a lot of
quite
people aren't
possibly,
talking about it, probably for the same reason.
Quite possibly, it's just a bunch of really good decisions that don't seem to be making HBO or Warner Brothers money, but
yeah.
Whatever.
We start off with the Lakers winning the first game of the NBA Finals against the Celtics in Boston and having to run off the court before Boston fans did anything idiotic and most likely racist.
These crackers done lost their minds.
Knowing the history of the Boston Celtics, they were going to do some dumb
in
shit.
Bill Russell's hotel room after he won a chip.
Yeah.
Man, gotta love Boston, right?
Except not.
Doo-doo on the bed.
Crazy.
As the world champion?
Gross.
I'd be like, hey, trade me to the Lakers. No, Red, listen to me. The Lakers. I want to go to the Lakers.
Pat Riley gives a very inspirational speech about winning the Celtics' hearts, which leads me to believe that he is the coach now, but later on we flash back.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get chased out of the city by Boston fans because, of course they did.
Mm-hmm. I loved Pat Riley's speech. I think they're doing a better job, from what I can see early on in season 2, of making it clear when we are in the middle of actual events that can be referenced and we have sources and maybe video evidence or whatever that it actually happened that way versus the dramatization.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gotten a little bit more distinct because the first season, oh man, the lines were way blurred. I couldn't tell what was, fact or folly.
Everything about Jerry West was true.
It just felt true.
Everything.
I look at Jerry West, the way that he talks, the way he carries himself in real life when he was the Lakers GM, when he was with the Warriors. I think he's still with the Clippers, right? He acts like Jerry West in real life.
For him to threaten them with the lawsuit the way he did, yeah, he's like that.
It's very believable. But I also understand that probably some of that is laid on thick, very thick, maybe to an exaggerated extent. Yeah. So in the first season, it was a little bit harder to tell what was real and what wasn't. Mm-hmm. This season, I think they're doing a little bit through, different type of, film tropes, or, when somebody's on your mind, they kind of appear to you, or you hear their voice or certain shit like that, or flashback scenes and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Out of body experiences. Like, those are the clearly dramatizations of the situation, and it makes it a little bit easier to follow instead of it just feeling like, okay, we just gonna make fun of all these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of make it a Lakers spoof.
For sure. And I think in this one they have focused more on just certain characters, whereas before it was like we're going to cover kind of everybody at some level. Mm-hmm. Right? We haven't gotten much of, like a Norm Nixon or like some of the other characters
Norm
that seem like they were focusing on.
Norm had his time in the beginning of season 1. We got to talk about Norm for him. We know where Norm ends up.
Yeah.
We know where Norm ends up.
It just seems like they're focusing on less, which gives them more time to focus. Like, I don't think we even really got a good focus on Coach Westhead, Pat Riley yet, at least.
Westhead is not long for the world. You know what I mean? And Riley is going to be from here until the end of Magic Johnson. So, he's got time.
Yeah.
We got time. Adrian Brody's got some time.
Yes, for sure. We then flash back to the summer of 1980, which is 4 years earlier. Magic is becoming mad popular and getting plenty of sponsorships, and he's clearly with a lot of women. So much so that he has a pending paternity suit that he's denying. His lawyer offers that he shut her up with a check and an NDA, but he feels weird about it. Feels kind of conflicted, at least at this point.
There's not much to feel weird about Magic. You feel guilty because you're about to have a kid. and you trying to make it disappear. That's a let's just say that's a more common occurrence than what you would even believe. There are a lot of demigod hoopers out here, if you catch my Greek mythology reference. A lot of demigod hoopers.
Yeah.
A lot of Perseuses. Perseus was a demigod. Achilles, Hercules. Yeah. A lot of them. All over America.
Yikes. Red Auerbach and Jerry shoot the shit about championships, and Red is boasting that he just picked up Mikal and Parrish. Jerry shoots it down with some talk about him winning, but truthfully, he's upset about getting their shit rocked in the draft.
Fuck that draft. Fuck Kevin McHale.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers got the stars now.
And Robert Parrish.
Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish was a big three with Larry Bird. Okay, all right. Pat Riley meets up with Paul Westhead, and he goes back to talking that reading shit again when Pat is trying to talk about running it back. Westhead seems to think Magic eventually showing up, Kareem, will be their downfall. All the while, Magic is saying that they might not need Kareem because he just slows up the whole situation. Magic wants to talk to him, but then his pregnant wife walks in and throws his plans for a loop. Because obviously he's got shit going on with his whole pregnancy situation. And she walks in, she's pregnant, and he just gets all fucked up.
Kobe and Shaq before Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
Only, I don't think Cap's problem, well, maybe it was. Because, I mean, for a while there, before Magic came, Kareem looked like he was done. Looked like he was kind of like done with basketball. Like it wasn't about championships anymore. And then they draft Magic, and that extends his career. You got to think he was a champion before he even came to the NBA.
Yeah.
And he was a champion, an NBA champion before he ever came to the Lakers. So it was like those 3 rings with Magic were a kind of a reinvigoration of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that point of his career. It's an interesting thing though, because I don't think it was Shaq's thing was, all right, we won 1, then we won 2, then we won 3, we three-peated. Okay, what the fuck else do I have to do? Like, I've been the best player in the league. We won 3 straight. I've been the MVP. Yeah. Like, okay, I got it. Like, we good. I'm going to just play out the rest of my career and enjoy life. Well, enjoying life had him falling off a bit in the weight, sure. Right? And that problem carried him everywhere except for Miami. And then when it got too bad for Miami, they shipped his ass out of there.
Yep.
Right?
And he just went everywhere.
The difference with Cap and Shaq is that Shaq was cool with getting traded. He's like, I've made my money. I'm a champ. I'm one of the greatest of all time as it is. Being the best, I'll let others chase that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let others chase the greatest of all time if that's what they need to be. My spot can't be moved. I've won the championships. I've done it the right way. I've beaten the greats. I'm here. I'm here. So regardless of where I go from this point on, that's just extra. It's just extra. Kobe had a whole nother idea. Like his mentality was in a whole nother stratosphere. But so was Magic Johnson's. Right? Magic Johnson got that first taste of championship success and was like, hey yo, let's go. Come on. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here now. I haven't accomplished everything that Cap has. I'm trying to lay groundwork for my vie to the Hall of Fame or my legacy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was an interesting tug of war, but where Cap is kind of comfortable where he's at in the hierarchy and his legacy, and being okay with just kind of fading into the twilight. Magic Johnson like, well, no, we just won a championship. Get your old ass up and run. You know what I mean? I'm going to make that ball spot grow an inch every year.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah. Jerry has his fuck-up sons in the room now, much to Marcus's delight.
Just hearing the name Jim Buss just fucking sends me. Just fucking sends me. Even hearing that name. Fucking Jim. God damn it. Oh, he was right about you, Jim. He was right about you, goddammit.
Jerry wants to pay his starters 10 times as much to keep them committed to the Lakers, but they don't have cash. So Jeannie provides an offer. to use the forum for other things.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry wants Jeannie along with her brothers to move in. Jeannie looks disappointed. Well, she was happy when he said he wants her to move in.
And then added the brothers.
Yeah.
Which is weird considering what he uses them for, which is basically human punching bags. It's like, why do you need these niggas here? Let them go live with their mom and do what the fuck they was doing. In the first place, you don't want them. Now, I understand him wanting Jeannie because Jeannie adds value to what he has going on, even though he'll never acknowledge it. It's a weird psychology they're showing with this dude. It's like, I want you to be something that I know you can't be. So I'll bring you here with the idea that you can become that, while I am perpetually disappointed in the fact that you aren't already it. And that's the same with all the children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jeannie, I'm going to bring you in this office even though I really want one of my sons to take over the business and learn the way that you're doing it, right? You are something I don't want you to be. You're a girl who has every bit of the business prowess that I have. I just wish that you were one of my sons, but you're not. So I'm going to keep bringing you around because you're the only one that has any real value to this thing. But I really don't want you here because you're a girl.
Yeah.
It's a really fucked up psychology.
Very fucked up. Absolutely. But
he just keeps telling her too, like, man, no, it's you. They ain't got shit on you. You just ain't got no balls.
Literally.
Like, literally.
Magic is in Cookie's head like crazy. Apparently he keeps calling and she's with some other boyfriend now.
That ain't her boyfriend.
She's trying to ignore it, but
that's just some nigga she got around her right now.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. You want to go to Bible study, babe? Yeah. Yup. This gonna be your last Bible study. I promise you that. She has Magic Johnson calling her phone, fam. Fam. Pull out your savings and go to the most expensive steakhouse in Lansing.
Yo.
You got to. You have to. Why are you even in the middle of that? Who do you think you are? He believe in the blood of the lamb for sure. He believe in Jesus for sure. Absolutely. He believe in God like that.
Yikes.
Ooh, he is a believer, true believer, a real God's disciple. He said, Lord, I know what you're going to do for me. In the face of a celebrity and the number 1 overall draft pick and NBA champion, you will reign supreme, Jesus. No. You will deliver Cookie to me at Bible study.
All right. Anyway, the guys are playing in practice and Kareem gets gassed. Magic wants to keep pushing to stay in shape and Kareem notices that he wants him off. Kareem offers to play with the second team to go against Magic and he hustles to block Magic's shot.
It really ain't no point in pussyfooting around it if that's how you feel now. Like, say what's on your chest. You know what I'm saying? Say what's on your mind.
No, for sure. On a hustle play later on, Kareem goes down and messes up his eye, and that effectively ends practice, but not before Westhead shoots Magic a dirty look.
So he's choosing sides, which is the wrong way to go. If you think that the personalities in the room clashing is going to be an issue, you can't choose. It's the last thing you can do. Like, I don't even know where it was at in his mind. His fucking system was going to, like, be able to get them where they want to be, which is in the NBA Finals without Magic Johnson. Need a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Norm Nixon is not a distributor. That's why he has been better playing either the backup point or the off guard with Magic, because he's a good shooter. But he's not setting guys up. He is not leading the fast break.
Yeah.
Mr. Westhead, and that's ultimately ends up being his story too, is that he was right. Yeah, personalities is going to be your downfall. But the one personality that couldn't fit in all this, Mr. System. Wasn't Magic, wasn't Kareem. Like, how do you look at that situation and be like, damn, I got these two big personalities. Everybody here, I got Pat, I got all these guys, you know what I mean? And something's just not gonna mesh. How do you not look at that and be like, damn, well, if it don't, the first thing to get subtracted is the goddamn splendor. Me. It's the fucking splendor.
Yeah.
You're not taking out the meat and potatoes, which is, you know, Magic and Kareem. They're not going to do away with them before they do away with you.
No, for sure. Yeah, let them be the undoing of the team. You're the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Magic is fucking his lawyer. Homegirl had a ring on and everything.
So stupid.
He's still conflicted about being a father and leaving his child.
Dumb. So you got this shit going on where you got a baby, you know, by cookie friend or whatever, and then the lady giving you legal advice is fucking you and also works for your manager. You got to be a special type of stupid. Yeah, you got to be a special type of dumb. So hold on, wait. You a lawyer, right? But you work for homeboy from Lansing that I met in Michigan? Okay, that's weird. And you want to have sex with me? Okay, all of this sounds weird. Okay, skirt. But again, he just got done telling Cookie that he don't, you know. See pussy, fuck pussy.
Just started telling her.
See pussy, hit pussy. It's like, I can't control myself. I'm an info.
It gets worse. Jerry busts floating money to fund his kids' dreams in a tennis league, horse racing league, and a soccer league, and homegirl seems perfectly fine with it. I forgot what her name was.
Linda?
The one that's above Jeannie.
Linda.
Yes. Yeah, she seems perfectly cool with all of it.
I mean, they've been doing shady financials there for a while. The entire team's name is in his ex-wife's name so that he didn't lose it to bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yep. The Lakers are heading into a game and Kareem walks in. Magic lets him know that he and the team want to continue running the offense the way that they had hoped. Kareem is feeling different after having his son, so he doesn't care about being the big guy any more than being a father. Magic goes out on the court and it's as if he's all by himself, but then he injures himself.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yep.
Ouch.
Yep. Tough, but it turns out that Fam is not too injured to continue having sex. But apparently this time his cast is in the way. Once homegirl leaves, bro starts pondering on whether or not this is it for his career and literally starts hallucinating with his cast. Which was a little different, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Westhead has a system called The System. And the Lakers don't believe it will work because all he has them do is run to their spots and take shots.
Yeah, and you can clearly see he's already starting to lose the respect of the team. Magic just went down, and they already don't trust you.
Yeah. Yep.
Not a good sign.
Magic, his parents, his manager, and lawyer have a sit-down with the father of the woman Magic's about to have a child with. And that man is upset. Magic won't even look his way, and as it turns out, his parents actually agree with the man.
See, like, this is 1980 something, 82, 83. Okay. So it's not like today where them people would have took that money, probably picked up and moved and you know, went to another city or another state and, you know, had a nice little life and gave the boy another name, gave the kid another name and just lived a life, right? Back then, no, they was going to sit there and they was going to spend that money and they was going to live in their house and they was going to be on the block and everybody would know that that's Magic Johnson's kid through the grapevine. Yeah. But no one would acknowledge it, and his grandparents would have to go to the grocery store and see their grandkid and never speak to him, and they would go to the same church and see their grandkid and never have to speak to him. Yeah. And like that's just like now you putting us in a situation, you making us pay for your trash. You know, you making us pay for your bullshit. And you know, it's just different. Yeah. It's different than what it is today. Agreed. For sure. And the fact that he just kept trying to like, hey, look, man, I'm hurt. I can't deal with this nigga. It's a baby. It's a whole baby. Said, no, I can't do this right now. I'm hurt. Well, sorry, bro. You know, 9 months. That's all you got. That's all you got.
Yikes. The buses are playing Monopoly for family game night, and John is out here trading properties like a little bitch. Jerry's pissed because bro's not playing with a cutthroat attitude, which I understand. You're playing Monopoly. No. Take out the other players. Nah. What's wrong with you?
Nah. Okay. To the point of you, like, getting drunker, and now they're both pieces of shit that don't amount to anything, and you must be a loser because look at what you created, and all this other like no fam.
That's just underlying.
You are
that you've always had
deranged, like literally spazzed on your kids over a board game. I get competitive and I get sticking with it and telling you're a loser, blah 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 blah, and move on. But fam, like it made you so tight that you needed another stiff one. You needed another stiff one. And another thing.
No, I completely get that cutthroat attitude of Monopoly.
But again, if you don't want these niggas around and they just disappoint you so much,
dude, that's a completely
let them
thing.
fucking go.
Facts.
Like, let them go. I think Jim ended up having a career in Hollywood, maybe, before he came back to the Lakers. Because I know that was part of his deal with trying to get free agents once he was the owner after Dr. Buss passed. He was, like, creating film reels, and he was having directors come in and like, put together marketing promos and shit like that for players, and it had shit to do with basketball. But it was just,
All I see with Jim is that he was in horse training and then the indoor soccer team.
Well, that's even worse than what I thought it was.
Well, I think they said that in this episode that like he was in the
He was
horses
into the ponies, yeah, sure.
He was John
Ain't got shit to do with basketball, but he just really wanted his son to. It's crazy how that plan played out, man. It's really crazy how that played out. Like, if this is the depiction of what we're seeing is accurate, it probably should have been Jeannie the whole time. And, like, he's so belligerent to the idea of his daughter taking over that he allows one of the sons he hates the most, or one of the kids he hates the most, and Jim, to run the business into the ground damn near. And then his daughter, after his passing, ends up coming back and being the first female owner to win a championship.
It was like Johnny Buss is the one that was into what you're talking about.
To movies or film industry? Okay. It was one of them.
He was a comedy club owner.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Anyway, Magic's mama goes to get Cookie and let her know that he needs a woman like her. Meanwhile, Magic is trying to rush his healing process. Bro calls Cookie, and this time she hesitates, but she eventually answers.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course. Yeah. We obviously know how that
we know how it plays out in the end, which is why I wish we would move on beyond this. But we can't move on because that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, on one hand, I'd be like, well, damn, we know they end up getting married. And then even after the one shit, they still stay together. But even to this day. But we can't ignore her trying to stay, because otherwise she's just going to look like a doormat for the whole show.
Yeah.
Because, my man's was getting active. Clearly.
Yeah, very active.
Clearly.
Very much so. Magic eventually pulls up after the birth of the child, signifying that he may be in the kid's life after all, whose name is Andre.
So, not EJ. Not Irving Jr.
No, he had EJ with Cookie, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. After some losses, Westhead goes to give a speech that isn't going particularly well. But Kareem believes and picks up where Westhead left off to inspire the team, and they win.
Mm.
Seems like he goes on to lead them to multiple wins, and the Lakers go on to make the playoffs.
Yep.
Magic effectively fires management, but does it through his father, who promptly tells Bro, "Nigga, get the fuck off my porch."
Man, you can't do shit. This nigga Magic was inept.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Can't make a decision.
That's a fact.
Damn.
But he was behind it. Like, it's just weird that he
Man,
couldn't tell that
for
man
all
to
we
his
knew,
face.
they walked him in. It's like, I don't want that nigga around here no more. He's fine. No,
Yeah.
no, he's fucking fine. You want me to tell him? Okay, I'll go tell him then. And that's how that went.
Sure. The system is supposedly working for Westhead because now they're playing against the Celtics and making it happen until Magic walks on the court. Celtics steal the ball and pass it to Bird, who hits a J, and Magic turns and says, "I really don't like that motherfucker." And that is the end of episode 1.
I wonder when we're going to get to Isaiah Thomas. That's what I want to get to. Like, yeah, the Bird Magic shit, of course, it's going to be great. I want to get into the Isaiah Thomas stuff. That's what I want.
I kind of want to see how they portray Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I want that Magic Isaiah Thomas action. I want some of that.
That'd be crazy.
Maybe it'll come in season 3 when we actually deal with the aftermath of him and his diagnosis and the dream team and all that other stuff. Maybe we'll see.
Could be. We'll see.
That's it for episode 1 of season 2 of Winning Time. Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you thought. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Come back next week for episode 2. I believe that is airing tonight. But since it doesn't actually hit the streaming service until 9, we're reviewing it now. So, get ready to get lost, WB. Or
Yikes.
not WB. HBO, whatever studio that is. Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, make sure you check out our playlist full of Winning Time episodes from the previous season. And like you said, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be doing this every week.